What plant needs for growth? It's just basic. It needs light. Nothing can grow in darkness. Light could be natural light, solar light. बाहर सूरज की रोशनी है और आप ट्यूबलाइट लगा लें, जो मर्जी कर लें, पर लाइट जरूरी है, क्योंकि लाइट ही एक एनर्जी है, ताकत है, which will be used by the plant to convert it into complex organic compounds. Water is very important as light. पहला पानी जियो है. Water is the only supporter of life on this planet. Not on this planet. NASA is saying that water is the only source all over the universe. And they are trying to locate water. They say if water is available, then the life will be there. So without water, there is nothing. Then the nutrient. Water alone is not the issue. It should be having sufficiently dissolved salt. Now some people say, ये तो आपका ऑर्गेनिक है ही नहीं है, ये आपका हाइड्रोपोनिक जो है, आप तो इसको न्यूट्रिएंट देते हो. तो मैंने कहा ऑर्गेनिक को क्या देते हो आप? तो गोमूत्र डालते हैं. तो मैंने कहा गोमूत्र में यूरिया वही तो है जो मैं डाल रहा हूं. अगर गोमूत्र को ड्राई कर लोगे तो वही है जो मैं डाल रहा हूं. नहीं, हम उसके गोबर की खाद डालते हैं. तो गोबर की खाद में क्या है भाई? कोई ऐसा तो नहीं कि गोबर को खाता है पौधा. गोबर की खाद को पहले ब्रेक करेगा कैल्शियम में, पोटाशियम में, फास्फोरस में, फिर वो लेगा. और जो मैं डालता हूं वो भी कैल्शियम, पोटाशियम, फास्फोरस, मैग्नीशियम वही तो है. और पौधा किसी भी कंपाउंड को ऐसा नहीं ले सकता साबुत को. इट विल हैव टू टेक इट इनटू आयनिक फॉर्म. इफ यू पुट गोबर, द प्लांट विल टेक मैग्नीशियम एज ए मैग्नीशियम आयन. If I put magnesium nitrate, the plant will take magnesium as a magnesium ion, not as a nitrate. So that is where the biggest fraud organic is happening in this world. They think that organic farming, you don't use any chemical. No, I agree. But the same chemicals are there in the cow dung, which you are using. So the plant needs nutrient. Then plant need carbon dioxide and oxygen both. We don't need carbon dioxide. We'll die if we have carbon dioxide. If we have carbon monoxide, we die. But plant need both. That is why I said in the morning, some people were sitting. When the life originated on this earth, it was full of carbon all around. And that all carbon was fixed into coal and converted into oil and buried deep into the earth crust. All your present day coal is nothing but forest of the past. And they were all plants. They have fixed the carbon dioxide into that. So plant need carbon dioxide to make food, and plant need oxygen because they are living to respiration. So plant needs everything. Then this is the plant growth. Something plant get from the soil. What it get from the soil? The water it get from the soil, nutrient it get from the soil. If you provide nutrient and water, then it doesn't need soil. Very simple. The purpose of the soil is over. Nutrient you apply and water you supply. Sunlight is there, oxygen, carbon dioxide is there in everywhere. So this is the difference in hydroponic. You have to supply water and you have to supply nutrient. Rest is all common. Then what are the factors which affect the plant growth? How this crop grows? The temperature. There are 3 kinds of temperature which affect the plant. This is known because we'll work on these in further lesson. One is the ambient temperature. अब यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, इस कमरे का ambient temperature कितना होगा अभी? हाँ, 21. Very good, excellent. So this room has a 21 degree temperature. That is the ambient temperature of the room. What is your body temperature? 36. It is 36 degree. And what is the temperature of the root zone? So all these things plant will have ambient temperature. What is the temperature in your structure? What is the nutrient solution temperature which you are giving? चाय पीते हैं हम, गर्म चाय है, पानी पीते हैं, ठंडा पानी पीते हैं. What is the temperature of that? And third is what is the temperature of the root zone of the plant? All these 3 things will have to be measured. And all these 3 things will have to be controlled. Then pH of the solution. You might have seen vast stretches of land with no plant, Usar land or color land or the pH. There is a normal range of pH, and that normal range of the pH varies from plant to plant. Some plants can tolerate acidity, some plants cannot tolerate acidity. So That is very important. You will have to correct these things. Then the substrate, to anchor, you need some substrate. Roots will not dangle. A small plant can have a dangling root, but if you are growing larger plants, then they can't have a dangling roots. You will have to have a substrate. Then nature. There is a huge, that's why a lot of insurance companies, they don't insure the agriculture, because they say it is prone to nature. Nature, there could be rains, beneficial rains, harmful rains. Rain it is not only the quantity of rain, it is the timing of the rain. Rain happening at a particular time is beneficial to the crop, and rain happening at another time on the same crop is good for that crop. Similarly, hails. My friend, those who are coming from Himachal or hilly areas where fruits are grown, hail is a huge damage to the apple crop or stone fruits or pear crops or the plums. And they use anti-hail nets and all that. So that's also nature which we cannot control. Once hailing is there, I have seen hail size this big myself. All windows and panes of the cars were smashed. It could be of any size. Then the storm, the wind speed. Slow breeze is good for plant, and if it is a heavy breeze, it's not good for plant. At different stages, it can cause lesser damage at one stage, it can cause more damage at the fruiting stage or the flowering stage. Then there are disease and pests. Living organisms don't live in isolation. Living organisms live as a cohesive system, as an integrated system. Some are good, some are bad. In your intestine, there are 3 kinds of bacteria they live. E. coli, Salmonella, and Shigella. But they don't cause any harm. They live in your intestine. But some strains of the E. coli causes harm. Some strains of the Shigella or the Salmonella causes typhoid also. Sometimes there are parasites within. Some of the parasites are on the surface. Some of the parasites are plants, and some of the parasites are insects. So you will have to know which is a plant parasite, which we call fungus in case of crop plants, and whereas some are animal or the bacterial or the viral diseases. So you will have to differentiate and to understand a bit of this.